What we do here is go back.
What's up? What's going on? Jace Jacobs here, saying goodbye to the day. It's been something. It's been a fun few days. I'll give you a little update here, and I didn't really plan a poem or anything, so I guess what's just popping up in my mind right now is just that I dip my toes in these YouTube waters as the waves roll by, and I keep smiling with you by my side. Yeah, you right there. It's been a wild ride, still you and me, making more wishes and setting them free. All right, my friends, I don't really have a poem for you today, but yeah, it's been a fun few days. If you're it's either new to you, if you're not, maybe it's not new to you, but my sister's been having a little bit of trouble. She had a heart attack, and she's been going through that, and it's been like an up and down roller coaster. And so where we're at right now is she had her surgery. Doc comes out of surgery and says that she's only got use of 15% of her heart, and that she needs a transplant, and that she's going to be on a pump, and she can only be on this pump for 3 days, and that it was pretty much doom and gloom. Then the nurse, when the nurse heard that, the nurse just shook his head, rolled his eyes at the doctor. And so it was on, it's that classic story of, nurses versus doctors, right? Who's right? You know how that is. And so the nurse said, she's going to be out of here in probably 4 days. She'll be all right. So you got the doctor saying, hey, your sis is going to die. Ain't happening. No one's going to give her a transplant at her age. Ain't happening. That's a terrible looking heart. She's going to die. Pretty much is what he said. And the nurse is like, oh, no, she's got this. That doctor's crazy. She's got this. Maybe 4 days she'll be walking out of here. So, the next day, which is today, her numbers were looking much better, and she was on the pump, and they actually said they were going to take her off the pump. So that's a good sign. And so that's what they did. They took her off the pump, and that's where we're at right now. We're still monitoring things, and still a ways to go. So it's really interesting. Of course I want my sister to be okay and all that, but it's kind of interesting, just that whole dynamic of the doctor versus the nurse. Who's gonna be right here right now? It looks like team nurse is looking good. Yeah, so anyway, bear with me as I go through this. I'll get back into a routine of putting out some high vibe poetry, but this is real life, and this is example of how I'm going to deal with real life is I gotta breathe through it and do the best I can. So all right, I'm Jace Jacobs, saying goodbye to the day. I appreciate you. I love you. I know you know that. I will talk to you soon. Appreciate everything. Love fully. Need nothing. Namaste, my friend. High five. Knuckles. Later.
Crazy mother.